Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Jamila here, and today I'm sharing with you my recipe for roasted onion curry hummus. If you love curry and you love hummus, I'm telling you this is the perfect recipe for you. The oven roasted onion just adds a really tasty and subtle complementary flavor to the hummus, and it's not overpowering at all. Honestly, just by tasting it, you could call this a curry hummus recipe. So let's get right into the good part and make this hummus. Here I have my chickpeas cooking, and I let these soak beforehand for 48 hours. You're going to want to let your chickpeas soak for at least 24 hours, and then you're going to cook them on the stovetop for 2 to 2.5 hours so that they get very tender and soft and ready for blending in the food processor. Once you have your chickpeas soaked, cooked, and rinsed, you're going to prepare your red onion. So I had a large onion. I used about half of that onion. If you're using a small or medium-sized onion, use about 3/4 of that onion. Really, you just want enough onion so that it roughly measures out to 1.5 cups of onion. And then you're going to cut your red onion into large chunks. You're going to spread them on a baking sheet, and then you're going to coat each chunk of red onion with oil just so that each chunk is evenly coated. You don't need a lot of oil for this, just a little bit, and I use grapeseed oil. Once I have all the pieces of onion covered in grapeseed oil, I'm going to pop the pan in the oven for 20 minutes on 340 degrees. So once your onions have been roasting in the oven for about 20 minutes, they should look like this. They're going to be a little brown around the edges, and I'm telling you, they're going to smell so good and give off the most delicious caramelized onion aroma. So that is all the prep you need to do. Now to the good part. I'm going to take a food processor and add 2 cups of soaked and cooked chickpeas to it. I'm going to add in about 1.5 cups of oven roasted red onion, and then I'm going to add in my spices. So here I have my curry powder, I have some black Himalayan sea salt. You can use whatever sea salt you would like. I have cayenne, I have black pepper, onion powder, and then some turmeric. Next, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And then you're going to add in about a 1-inch piece of grated ginger. So I always keep this pureed ginger in my refrigerator. So I just got 2 tablespoons of that. And this is condensed down a little bit because I add water to it so it can more easily blend when I make my ginger puree. So I have my food processor on the puree setting, and now I'm adding in 1/4 cup of coconut milk. Now I'm adding in 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil. I'm scraping down the sides just to make sure that everything gets mixed up well. You might want to do this a time or two while you're processing just to make sure that everything gets blended nicely. All right, so now we're on to the easiest and last step before we actually get to enjoy our roasted onion curry hummus, and that is to let our ingredients blend in the food processor for 10 minutes, and your hummus is going to be so nice and creamy. If you wanted to go the extra mile and be an overachiever, some people will actually deshell. They'll take off the soft shell on each, or at least half of the chickpeas that they use for their hummus, and that just helps your hummus come out extra creamy. But I'm telling you right now, this hummus came out extremely creamy as is, but that's something you can do if you want to go the extra mile. All right, you guys, that is it. There you have it. Delicious roasted onion curry hummus. I'm telling you, like I said earlier, if you love curry and you love hummus, this recipe is perfect for you. This hummus tastes so good and is packed with so much flavor. Honestly, I'm probably going to go in the kitchen and get some right when I'm done with this video. And this made a nice size batch of hummus, so you can definitely freeze part of this if you want to and then thaw it out and enjoy it later. I hope you guys get to try this recipe out. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you do. Let me know how you like it. And if you're on Instagram, be sure to follow and tag me if you make this recipe. I would love to see how it turned out. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.